Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, December 19th, 2014. On a Friday, the end of our trading week. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies and absolutely cold outside. Almost jacket weather. No shorts today, folks. Traders, don't forget this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator through the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. All right, traders, I started trading in the year of 2006 and 2008. I retired from a wonderful career in the public safety department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, I came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday to celebrate my 27-year career. Well, traders, it's 2014 and I'm still here. Traders, I do trade the Forex market every single trading day. I'm in the market. I'm listening to fundamentals, looking at charts, trying to find opportunities to make profits. That's just a little bit about myself. Let's get to the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Most of all, traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, traders, let's get to news and commentary. I'm going to start with commentary. Commentary is this. I would not be trading a live account at this time. Traders, the markets, as we're going to look at 6 currency pairs, the markets are absolutely all over the place. There's no consistency. The trends are still there, but they're just bouncing and there's just no consistency. Please trade a demo account until January 5th, 2015, when this holiday season will be over and we'll be back to regular strength in the markets. I am not taking no more live trades until that date. All right, let's take a look at what we have in the calendar today. Basically, an hour and a half before the London Open, we have the BOJ press conference. Could be pretty interesting. Going to be interesting to see if they possibly will do another intervention. We'll have to take a look and see what's going on there. And as I take a look at the calendar, my friends, I have got to tell you, 1 hour before the New York stock market opens, we have the CAD with core CPI month on month. And traders, that looks like about it as far as news goes. Everything else is low impact, so we basically have a very technical day, which tells me, my friends, I am staying clear. Not trading these markets. These markets are just too crazy. What an upswing we had in the markets out of New York Stock Exchange. They recovered all their losses. The Dow 30 is up 2.43%. The S&P 500 is up 2.40%. The Nasdaq is up 2.24%. The Russell 2000 is up 1.47%. Let's go over to the Eurozone, where today we see a bunch of green. As if you remember, yesterday was all red. The DAX is up 2.79%. The FTSE 100 is up 2.04%. And the CAC 40 is up 3.35%, with the Eurostoxx 50 up 3.14%. Absolutely great. Let's go over to my side of the world and let's take a look at the Asian markets, and these are currently trading. The Nikkei 225 is up 1.85%, with the S&P ASX 200 out of Sydney is up 2.02%. The Shanghai is the only one in the red, and it's negative at 0.04%. The Hang Seng is up 1.46%, and ending this with the Kospi is up 1.60%. And that wraps up our news and commentary for today. Again, traders, just be very careful, and I really recommend you trade on a demo account until the holiday season is over. This market will beat you up. Trust me. I've been there. I've made that mistake, and I've gotten beaten up. And it only takes once, and you'll learn not to do it again. Let's take a look at some crazy charts. So let's head over to the 60-minute Forex Shots, and let's start off with the Euro. Now, surprisingly, the Euro did not do bad. And remember, each one of these candles is 1 hour. So if you look at that trend line, if you go back on that trend line, it's pretty much over 12 hours right there, and you can see it took a little drop there, went sideways, took a drop. Now I put this trend line in here, and I'm saying, well, we can take the trade. I only want to take it bearish. I'd love to see it pull back. Let it go up as close to that 200 EMA at 1.2398. That would be fine. I have no issue with that. If it wants to pull back, that's great, and then we'll take it back down. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to probably break this trend line by the London Open, and we'll be looking to take this short. That just looks like the way it's working. Don't see a lot of pullbacks. If you look at this chart, we do not see a lot of pullbacks. So we are bearish in the euro dollar, and we will remain that way. Let's go to the pound. The pound had a blue day yesterday, and if you look at the daily chart, it looks like it's just a correction. So look at where it goes to. Where does it go to? It goes to the 200 exponential moving average. But look at the price action to the left side of that trend line. That is ugly. That is all over the place. Can you imagine being in some of those trades? You probably got beat up a little bit on that one. So just be very careful. But we are bearish in the pound dollar. We are extremely bearish in the pound dollar. And I'm only looking to take this short at 1.5642 if I was to take this trade on a demo account. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Wow, here's another ugly chart. Look at this, up, down, then goes sideways, comes down, goes sideways again. Look at all these indecision candles. Again, a break of the trend line. We need a retest of these trend lines, traders. We want retests. We want to prove the market's going to prove itself that that's the direction it wants to go. I have no intentions of buying the Aussie dollar. That's not even in question. Even if it breaks that upper trend line that I put in there, I just put in there to show you how much of a downtrend this is. But even if it broke that, I would not buy the Aussie dollar. We are bearish in this. Take a look at the daily chart. You'll be amazed. Here's a Euro Aussie. This thing is absolutely sideways. We had 2 red days in a row. It looks like a correction to me. It's at support now on the daily chart, and today's candle is a blue candle, so this might pop back to the upside. You can see my entry on this is quite far away from price. Well, the reason I did that is because I want to make sure that this is going to keep its word and stay to the upside. We sure don't want this. We don't want to be taking these little bounces now, not at this time of the year. So it's going to have to prove itself, and then I'll be more than happy to take this back up to 5,300, which would be great. Traders, I'll be honest with you, these pairs can go anywhere at the moment. Volatility is very low. If you want to look at volatility, go ahead and throw some Bollinger Bands on your charts, and you'll be amazed what you'll see. Before you enter into a trade, just stick Bollinger Bands. Make sure your Bollinger Bands are open in the direction that you're going to trade. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Yen. The Euro Yen, of course, we know is bullish. However, we're in this nasty range, and there is absolutely nothing to do here. I basically knocked this off the even trade list today. I'm not going to do anything with this pair. Look at this. If you count those candles, it's just unbelievable how many. These are days of just sideways price action, and the daily chart is also in a range at the same time. But it is bullish. All right, let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar, which is bearish. If you look at the daily chart, it's amazing. It's absolutely at the bottom of support, and it's just bouncing all over the place. Again, it's a trend line trade. We need to break this trend line to the downside. I am not going to buy the New Zealand dollar. This thing can move 100 pips to the upside. Well, it's going without me. This is bearish. So I'm looking for this to break the 200 and the trend line. Give me a bearish candlestick formation around 0.7730, and we will be more than happy to take it all the way down to 0.7690. That is the only way I would even consider taking this trade. All right, traders, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs pretty quick today. Not a lot to talk about because not a lot's going on. I think everybody's already on the holiday. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me today, and I wish you a happy trading day. Please be careful and always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, we'll be back for the Friday wrap-up after the New York session, about 4 or 5 hours after the New York close. And we will see you then. Until then, traders, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Have a great trading day, and we'll see you next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.